So as a production designer, as a visual effects artist, a storyboard artist, I'm very familiar with creating a story visually. And so now that I'm working on my own film, The What, it's really exciting because my communication is very clear between the production designer and the director, being the same person. So if I've got a vision based on the story I've written or the vision I have as a director, I just put it down on paper, and then I can turn around and anybody helping me knows exactly my idea and my thoughts. Today we're working on one of the main secondary characters. Her name is Madame Violet. She is a fortune teller at the traveling carnival. And in all my drawings, do the blue. I start with the blue. That lets you think, that lets you lay things out. Anyway, do the blue, get the thoughts, the proportions, the idea down. Then when that's finished, switch to whatever your medium is. I use ink sometimes. In this case, I'm using mostly graphite. But you go back and you identify using the blue as your roadmap. You lay in and completely commit yourself to an idea. This doesn't mean it's going to be like this forever, and I will go back and explore different things as time goes on. But this is our first look, what I can share out of my mind to the people I'm working with. And in my world, I have a very active imagination, a very visual imagination, and I can usually draw pretty much what I want to see. It's in my brain, I just put it on paper. However, in the sense, I do want to feel like it's a genuine fortune teller, so I have spent time looking at different wardrobe, costume, jewelry, and that's my research, but I never sit down and just copy something else. I'll look at something, I'll save photos on my computer, and then I'll let it brew for a day or two, and I'll keep thinking. Then I'll sit down with just my thoughts and I'll create what I want to create. And so it is inspired and based on reality, and however, it's very original for the show. If I'm actually copying something that must be perfectly accurate, I will obviously use the real piece as the model. So anyway, at this point, I'm very clear on my design. There's no questions. When I'm done with the drawing, you know exactly what I'm thinking of. And at times, I will just randomly feel inspired to go a different direction, to add filigree, to just make it as exciting and appropriate for the movie. And there you go. This is the first drawing of Madame Violet in her working outfit as a fortune teller for the carnival. So based on this, I think we're going to create wardrobe, and we're going to create the magic that becomes Miss Violet, Madame Violet. Anyway, thank you, and see more of the behind the scenes of creating The What.